I have this Veken pet water fountain that I bought for my little dog. She wasn't really drinking much from a bowl. She never really did. And I'm always kind of concerned that she's going to damage her kidneys or have bladder stones or whatever. So anyhow, I bought this and she seems to really enjoy it. So the instructions aren't so great when you're trying to take it apart and put it back together. So I wanted to do this video in case anybody else had questions on how to put it back together. So I already have my container of water. I use bottled water, and it takes about 4.5 17-ounce bottles of water. I use purified water. Florida water is kind of nasty, so I won't drink it, and if I won't drink it, I won't make my dog drink it. Although I do know they drink from puddles once in a while. So anyhow, here is how we are going to take it apart and put it back together. Now, I had an issue with the filter. I put a new filter in today, but I took it all apart again because I was having trouble getting the filter to set properly in its opening, and it was causing problems with the rest of it setting together properly. So I trimmed it, and so now I'm going to show you start to finish. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so here we go. So we have the pedal funnel, and it's a nice metal. So, and then we have this section here, which has the feeder funnel, which the water comes up through here, and then flows out from the pedal. And that's where she drinks from, that's what she likes. So we take this apart, this way. There is the nut screws on and screws off. It's a little difficult to get mine off. It doesn't want to release at the end. I'm not sure if the threads are not straight or something, but anyhow. So take that apart, and then here's the filter. The filter sets inside with the upraised portion facing upward, and the little tab here so that you can easily grab it if you having trouble getting it out. Like I said, this one did not set properly inside of it, so I trimmed, not a very good job trimming, but I trimmed the outside edge, being careful not to cut into this portion so the charcoal falls out. And then we take this portion out, right? And now this is all dishwasher safe, not the filter, obviously. And I don't know that I would put the plastic in the dishwasher unless it was on the upper level and protected from the extra heat. I just wash things by hand, really, when it comes to this stuff. But anyhow, hot soapy water. I use a bottle brush to get down inside of that. That's really the only way. And then also this area here gets a little dirty, so I clean inside of that with another small bottle brush. The kind that you use for the straws for your water bottles, that works really good to get into that small little hole and scrub it real good. So take this part out. I wash all of this stuff, hot soapy water. Inside is the pump. It has three little suction cups on the bottom. You can see those. And then this little filter, spongy filter here, you want to take that out and you want to wash that. I actually washed this last week, and I used hydrogen peroxide, and then I rinsed it out real good just to kind of like make sure that it was really nice and clean. But it does pop right out fairly easy. Just grab hold of it like so. It's a little sponge basically, and then it goes right back in. Okay, so then now we're just going to put it all back together. So I've already cleaned this, but I thought people might want this tutorial in case they were having difficulty like I was. I couldn't figure out what was going on with it. why it wouldn't start back up again. And I figured out that I believe it's the filter. It wasn't seating properly to get so that the water would be able to come up, because it just kind of bubbles up. So anyhow, remember to put your cord down in this channel right here. I kind of crimp it down just a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, normally I would put the water in and then put it all back together, but it's a little hard with doing the video with a heavy container of water. You will notice that right here it says the max fill line, and you can see that I've used this a few times. You can see it's kind of left a little mark even after cleaning it, residue, I guess. So here we go. We're going to put it all back together, and then once it's all back together, I will pour my water in and then start it up. So back together it goes, if all goes according to plan. So like so. I do like to make sure that sets down properly, because it will give you problems starting up if you don't. Make sure that the filter's set in there nicely, and then put the fountain, I guess you would call it a spout, a feeder spout maybe, because the water comes up through that. And then you're just going to set that right. It's a little loose. You want it loose. Don't over tighten it, because it can be a little tricky to get back off. And you just have to be careful to line it up. There we go. Line it up properly, and then put the flour back on. And now we are going to take this and put it in her spot. And because it does cause condensation with the constantly moving and chilling water, I have put a towel over top of the rubber mat. Okay, I don't want to plug it in until I get the water in. So here we go with the water. I'm going to add that. I'm just going to do it slow, because it's going to, and the dog is standing here. She wants a drink. It's like, so I'm just going to put the water in. I'm going slowly so it doesn't spill over. Normally I would just put it in the main compartment. I don't fill it normally like this, but for the video purposes, I'm doing it this way. Obviously you can do whatever you want. Just gonna keep putting it in. It's almost done. It takes, like I said, about 4.5 bottles, 17-ounce bottles of water. And now we are going to plug this in. Here, and there we go. Now, I do love this little blue light, and look, it's started right up again. So I do tuck the cord back there because I don't want her. And you can see it has like little bubbles in the water and stuff. So I think it's aerating it, and I think that's what helps keep it cold. So are you looking for a drink there, girl? So anyhow, that's what it is. And there's my timid little dog. She's afraid of everything, even water pitchers that are empty. So anyhow, she does like it. I'm hoping she'll take a drink so you can see. There she goes. So she does really like taking, and this is the best she's drank since we've had her. And she will be 11 next month. So she actually really enjoys this, and she does drink quite a bit from it, and I'm very grateful for it. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you have a great day or evening whenever you're watching this. See ya.